Welcome. Welcome to coverage of the Yorkshire derby between Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham United. League One action here on the TCM this afternoon. Teams will be heading out onto the field very shortly. Both teams are doing fairly well. Sheffield Wednesday yet to concede at home in the last 5 matches. Rotherham have scored 10, conceded none in the last 5 League One matches. Rotherham United and Sheffield Wednesday go head to head at Hillsborough this afternoon. The Owls have made just the one change with Mendez-Lang coming for Canberra, while the Millers make 2 changes, one enforced as there is no Will Grigg due to injury. Freddie Ladapo once away from the Millers starts, and also starting is the returning skipper Richard Wood to the back line. He starts for the Millers today. Can Paul Wall's men get 3 more points in their quest for promotion back to the Championship? Find out very shortly once the teams emerge from the tunnel at Hillsborough. Welcome to the Current Chubs coverage then of Sheffield Wednesday against Rotherham United. It's League One action this afternoon, and the Millers will take on the Owls in a short journey across from Rotherham to their South Yorkshire rivals Sheffield Wednesday. Rotherham United are building this up as it's not a derby. Sheffield Wednesday claiming this is a derby game this afternoon. Who will come out on top? Will it be Paul Wall's men, the visitors Rotherham United, or will it be Darren Moore's side, the Owls, who will come out on top in this South Yorkshire affair this afternoon? Kick-off is 5 minutes away ahead of the clash at Hillsborough this afternoon. Kick-off fast approaching on us then, and we'll have a look at the 2 teams for you in a few seconds as well. But the 2 changes for the Millers I can tell you about is the return of Richard Wood, which sees Joe Mattock drop to the bench. Out goes Will Grigg, who's injured in his hamstring. Grade 3 tear is believed to be, according to Millers boss Paul Warne. So he's going to be out for about 8 weeks, he said. So 1-2 man Freddie Ladapo comes in to the starting lineup today. The 1-2 man was the hero last time the teams met at Hillsborough in the Championship when Rotherham United won 2-1. They had a man sent off that day. Can the Millers win again today at Hillsborough? And will Freddie Ladapo be the hero for the Millers? As for Sheffield Wednesday, Nathaniel Mendez-Lang comes into the starting lineup. He replaces Florian Canberra, who drops to the bench. Very good 2 sides in form then. Barry Bannon, the former Leeds United loanee, starts for Sheffield Wednesday this afternoon, and he's the captain of the Owls. And a Leeds fan going on, Richard Wood, starts for the Millers, a former Owl in himself. Joe Mattock, another former Owl, amongst the bench. Ollie Rathbone, who has been up there for player of the season, in my opinion, only has to settle for a place on the bench after returning from injury. Jamie Lindsay, who came in midweek, in replace of Rathbone, did well enough against Wimbledon to keep his place in the starting lineup. The Owls are just leading themselves out now with Captain Bannon leading his way out. Bailey Peacock-Farrell, another former Leeds man, in the sticks for the Owls this afternoon, follows him out. Richard Wood then will, once the Owls come out, Richard Wood has now started to lead out the Millers, where local lad Ben Wiles will know what it means to play in this game, as we see some of the Millers faithful on our monitors clapping as the Millers made their way out at Hillsborough. Let's run across at the two teams in a second then. The players already down. Drysdale is there. Who's the man in the middle? Josh Vickers and the Millers lead going across to the bench to take off their jackets and hand them in ahead of kick-off. Let's look at the two teams then, starting with Sheffield Wednesday's Bailey Peacock-Farrell in goal, Story, Hutchison and Palmer the back three, Hutton, Byers, Luongo, Bannon and Johnson in midfield, Patterson and Mendez-Lang lead the line. On the bench is Wildsmith, Brown, Canberry, Berrettino, Baldock, Brennan and Sir. As for Rotherham United, it's Josh Vickers in goal, the back three then of Wes Harding, Richard Wood the captain and Michael Iekwe. Dan Barlatta starts in front of the back four. Giordozio, Benny, Jamie Lindsay, Ben Wise and Shane Ferguson are in midfield with Michael Smith and Freddie Ladapo, the hero at Rotherham. Last time these sides met at Hillsborough is up front. On the bench is Anson Matic, also to the on-loan Arsenal man, Ollie Rathbone, Joshua Coyote, Angus MacDonald and Akeem Dauphin. And Joshua Coyote got his first league goal in the winner against AFC Wimbledon in midweek. He'll be looking to follow that up by getting a winner here this evening. There's no place for Georgie Kelly. He drops out of the squad. Ollie Rathbone comes in for him. Ossie Tutu wears the number 7 shirt for any Millers fans interested. Wants to know what number he has got. This season he's got the number 7 shirt vacated by the departed Kieran Sadlier. Jude Mellon, the suffering with neuroblastoma, he's the mascot today. Just seen him come off the field. Both teams are in their huddles. The Millers will be attacking the goal to my right in the first half. Sheffield Wednesday attacking the goal to my left. Rotherham United against the Millers. Rotherham United versus the Owls versus the Millers is coming up next. Kick-off is fast approaching. Rotherham United looking to keep their lead at the top of the table. Sheffield Wednesday be hoping to claw some way back into the Millers lead, and hopefully with a win today for the Owls and a win on Tuesday against Accrington, we'll see the Owls move into third. The Millers take the knee. Wednesday stand firm, as both teams say there's no room for racism in football or any form of life. Dan Drysdale gets the game off and underway then, and Sheffield Wednesday kick us off, attacking the goal to my right, and the ball is already out there on the far side with Hunt for Sheffield Wednesday. Hunt puts a dangerous ball in, and there's a first chance for Wednesday inside the opening 10 or so seconds, which Vickers claims with comfortable ease. The Millers will be looking to, as I mentioned, get their lead back. Their lead at the top cut to 6 points with Wigan winning yesterday. They have been extended back to 9 with a win here at Hillsborough this afternoon as the ball is in towards the middle of the parkways. Patterson, but Lindsay wins the ball back for the Millers, and Lindsay gets Ladapo away. Freddie Ladapo for the Millers, running forward. On the left-hand side now, Ladapo. Ladapo puts the ball in looking for Michael Smith. He's headed away there by Sheffield Wednesday. The ball will now be for Richard Wood, the Millers captain. On to Wes Harding, who's playing on the left-hand side of the back three today, and he's deflected out for a throw to the Millers in line with the penalty area. And Wes Harding's going to cross there to take the throw in, and he's got very good long throws on him, so I'll be hoping he can produce one of those long throws today. Millers, please. Go show this time to Lindsay. Back to Harding. Back to Lindsay once more. Lindsay with the ball in. Goes towards Ladapo. Yes, behind for a corner. And the Millers win the corner inside the opening 2 minutes, and they come off the head of Story in there. No, it wasn't Story. It come just over Story's head. And then header from Hutchinson to Eddie just behind. Sam Hutchinson, Eddie just behind Rotherham United. Good positive start from the Millers Wednesday, and a positive start as well with that cross in inside the opening 10 seconds. But the Millers will have a better one where they've got a corner here. Richard Wood up from the back. Michael Smith in there too. So too is Michael Ekwa. Is Ferguson with it, but the referee spots an infringement in there, pulling and pushing. Harding and Story and Hutchinson. It was Wes Harding who, and Johnson's in there as well, making sure the referee watches his on, and then there's Lang. The ball comes in towards the penalty area, cleared away. Comes out to Ben Wells, who shoots. He's cleared away by Sheffield Wednesday, and Bannon will try and chase after this. But Jamie Lindsay does really well for the Millers, twice against Sheffield Wednesday, and Barry Bannon clears out for a throw to the Owls. Good play from Jamie Lindsay there. Saw the danger of Barry Bannon and go back there to tidy well. Michael Ekwa is across now, and they will let the ball run out of play for a goal kick to the Millers. 3 minutes gone. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 0. Darren Moore there left Doncaster to Sheffield Wednesday, and his first game in charge of the Owls was against the Millers. Was a 2-1 defeat back in March of last year in the Championship. Vickers clears a long downfield. Flicked on there to Michael Smith, who just loses out. There, Smith. Here's Wes Harding. Harding coming forward. Lovely ball from Harding. It's out wide. Now and here's Dan Barlassa. Barlassa will look up. There's a ball into the Dapo, who does well. On to Smith. Into Ogbene. She does Ogbene! Shot is saved, but the flag is up against him anyway. But Chiadozi Ogbene was a daisy cutter across the ground, who couldn't get his strike clean, and he was just offside there as we see the replays. Onside here, he's onside here. He's just off. Just a fraction ahead of Palmer there. He didn't need to do that. Ogbene had the run on Palmer there for me. Did Chiadozi Ogbene, the Republic of Ireland international, born in Nigeria, but chose to play for the Republic of Ireland. Here's Wes Harding for the Millers with a throw. They'll be looking for numbers. Here's Barlassa back to Wes Harding. Now he chips it across to Michael Ekwa, who comes out of the defence. On to Ogbene, who's just been caught offside a moment or so ago. Back to the Ekwa. And he's out for a throw from Michael Ekwa. Just deflects. Cross was the fit out for the throw, which come off Patterson. He'll leave. Ogbene leaves it through the Ekwa. Back to the Ekwa from the Ogbene to Barlassa. Here's Ogbene. Ogbene with the ball in. Picked up by Ben Wiles in there, and he just goes wide of the post. On that far of the four right hand players, the pick of foul watchers, who's on the left versus Ben Wiles coming from the right hand side, the near right hand side. Watch this game. Sheffield Wednesday against Millers, and Paul Warne is the first manager of Rotherham United to win a league double against the Owls, which is a brilliant feat for any Millers managers to do, and for him to be the first one, it's always good to have that on your CV, especially at against Sheffield Wednesday as a Rotherham United manager as the two clubs hate each other as the ball is out of play for the throw to Sheffield Wednesday, which pick up ball now picks up and that's flowing into Palmer now. And Palmer will come up towards halfway. Chased by the Dapper. And Palmer plays it down the line and Johnson can't keep the ball in play there. He's out for a throw. Miller's fans in the bottom tier, some in the top. Here's Michael Ekwa. Good. It's well as the battery Ekwa. Now Ekwa will come forward. Just by Mendes Lango. Wins it back off the Ekwa there. And Ekwa was a bit slow and well lost with possession there. And now Sheffield Wednesday coming over on that far side. Here's Hunt. Hunt pushes the cross in and is deflected off of Ferguson behind for the corner. And that was a brilliant ball from Massimo Luongo to pick out Jack Hunt. And Hunt was in behind there and Ferguson did really, really well for that cross and behind for a corner for Sheffield Wednesday. Barry Bannon across there as Wednesday fans start singing his name. Corner comes in towards the penalty area. He breaks away, headed towards goal, just over the bar. He cut off Richard Wood and then Sam Hutchinson heads it over. Come off Michael Smith, in fact. And then Hutchinson heads it just over the bar. He bounced up and Hutchinson just heads it over the top in front of the Millers travelling fans behind that goal, which they show their sheer delight from. Darren Drysdale is the referee today. There's to Karavenov and Graham Five are the assistants with Andrew Kitchen, the man on official duties. And here's Mendes Lang with Sheffield Wednesday down this left hand side, crossing towards the penalty area, blocked by Harding, who would like to get back there. Sheffield Wednesday coming forward once again. He deflects off of Chidozie Ogbenyal for a throw to the Owls. And Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham really going for this game. Neither side want to lose this. Both teams have yet to concede in the last 5 or so matches in the league. Be interested to see how the Millers and the Owls will fare this afternoon and who will win first in conceding a goal. And as Lamb puts the ball in towards Patterson, Wells comes in there and is back to Josh Vickers, and Wells put off Callum Patterson there. Josh Vickers disbanded Victor Johansson as the first choice goalkeeper now for Rotherham United. And Vickers will kick long downfield on towards the Dapper. Bannon tries to get there, but Wells nips in and Wells goes down. No fouls going to the referee. And now Sheffield Wednesday will come forward in towards Patterson, but Richard Wood's across there. Richard Wood comes across there and does really, really well there. Just the Millers skipper. Put the ball out for a throw. Richard Wood was a Leeds United fan growing up as he was a youngster and he's read a few years ago with the Millers captain. Just when he got named the Millers captain. And now Sheffield Wednesday will lose possession. Here's the gap up from Jamie Lindsay. Lindsay plays the ball for looking towards Michael Smith. He's given away to Hutchinson. Now here's Palmer on halfway for Sheffield Wednesday. And the one goal is fouled by Jamie Lindsay. No booking for Lindsay as Sheffield Wednesday with Hutchinson takes a free kick. And now Sheffield Wednesday will come forward with Byers. Byers with the ball in, Wood heads it into the arms of Josh Vickers. And Vickers will take a bit of time before deciding what to do with the ball. Go towards 10.5 minutes gone. Here's Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 0. 189 appearances with 8 goals for Sheffield Wednesday. Did the Millers skipper Richard Wood as he's West Harding now for Rotherham United. Down the line looking for Frederick Dapper. How to play for a throw to the Millers. And Rotherham United will look to cause Sheffield Wednesday a few problems. Here's Barlasser now to Arding. Arding back to Barlasser. Now Barlasser will whip the ball in towards the penalty area, cleared away. Lindsay's there, he's headed away once more. Ball down on his chest. Oh, Benny's there and he comes off of the Rotherham wing back. He's out for a throw, messing all along goal there. Just been a good figure in this Sheffield Wednesday side for a number of years since he's been with the club and done fairly well in recent weeks as well. He did well in midweek against Wigan in a game which I watched back in build up to this game. And now Barnes plays the ball out wide. It's Hunt. Hunt puts a dangerous ball in, low ball in. He's cleared by Arding. Miller's gone down to run off for the moment. It's Sheffield Wednesday come forward. Here's Barry Banner into Palmer. Ian Palmer comes forward. Palmer puts the ball in. Ferguson off Arding. And he will stay in if Wednesday get the ball. If Preston can. Here's Johnson. Johnson puts the ball in. Comes across in and a shot coming in there. There's an attempt on target from Nathaniel Mendez-Lang and the Rotherham United goalkeeper George Vickers saves well, and there's a wonderful ball in from Johnson. Comes to Mendez-Lang on the volley first time, and a fantastic effort from him. A Wednesday man comes sliding in, try and get the rebound. Jack Hunt and Vickers gets there ahead of Hunt, and who have a smile with each other and a pat on each other's back. And now it's Og Bennett for the Millers. We'll play this. We'll start to the game. Both teams going for it. Both teams don't want to lose. Here's Richard Wood. On to Wes Arding. Michael Eckler halfway for the Millers. Just over halfway now. All wide to this right hand side, and Chido's the Og Bennett. Takes on Johnson. Og Bennett. He's got a beating of Johnson, and he wins a throw for the Millers. And I wonder if they'll leave it for Wes Arding to take. No, Bennett will take him to Eckler. Back. Og Bennett. Now Lindsay. Here's Og Bennett. Og Bennett with the crossing. And he's just over there to Michael Smith and the Dapo, and now Wood as a chase there, puts it out for a throw for Sheffield Wednesday. Well, that's a good bit of pressure there from the Millers. Both teams are going for this. Here's Mendez-Lang from Preston's throw off Richard Wood again, who does well. The Millers captain. Now it's Johnson who will play this throw for Sheffield Wednesday. This time on to Barry Bannon, back to Johnson, and Benny wins it back. Now Wiles. Barlasser. Here's Wes Arding, and Wes Arding will come across. Find Ferguson. Ferguson hits the ball forward. For the one of Michael Smith. That puts down there too, and Smith does well to get back in that story there, but Paxton and Sheffield Wednesday will still come away with possession. Down the line is Hunt. Hunt puts the ball in. There's a looping ball in, and the Eckler exits away. And that's a fantastic header clear from Michael Eckler, who got in there, did Eckler. Brilliant flick from Michael Eckler. And Rotherham United have a goal kick after the ball went behind. Only that throw in. 15 minutes on, yes. Still 0-0, and Rotherham United have had 2 shots. Wednesday have had 3, 1 on target for the Owls, 6 touches in the opposition box for Sheffield Wednesday compared to 1 for the Millers. Possession is evenly split at 50-50 as the Millers and the Owls do battle at Hillsborough. In League 1 on a Sunday afternoon. You can listen to this while you're preparing your Sunday roast. And here is Johnson with the throw for the Owls, down the line into Mendez-Lang, who cuts in, and Mendez-Lang across now to Hunt. Hunt cuts in, and Hunt goes for goal, and it's saved by Vickers there, and Hunt towards goal, and that's the second shot on target for the Owls. And Jack Owen cuts inside there brilliantly from Ferguson onto his left foot and a brilliant strike and down the throat of Josh Vickers. Ball is flicked forward. Here's Ben Wiles on to Shane Ferguson. Barlasser down the line for the Dapo to chase. He can't get there. Too much on the ball there, and Story watched the ball go out of play for a throw. It's Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 0. I just think I was listening to an interview before kick-off with Paul Warne, and he thought this game suited Freddie Ladapo's personality and everything, and that's why he's gone with him when he's been on TV, especially after he got the winner here last year, the head of Joshua Coyote. Wilbrig there, out injured. So with Georgie Kelly there, new signing, talking away. Both players did travel with the squad, even though it looks like Kelly not involved today. Yeah, for the Equa. Back to Vickers, and Vickers will collect, move forward with the ball, and pump it forward right footed towards the edge of Smith, who flicks on looking for the Dapo. Played away by Wednesday. There's ball one back now for the Millers, and here's Ben Wiles. Wiles is fouled. Not according to the referee. The punt will have a throw for the Owls. Then he looks as though Wiles may have been kicked out at by Hunt on the replay there. And he's put it on first viewing. Here's Lindsay. To Smith. Towards the Dapo. Ball has to brings it back. Lindsay now. For Wiles. Good ball into Ferguson. And Ferguson. Lovely ball. Here's the Equa. Here is Og Bennett. He does the Og Bennett. Taking the box on the right hand side from us. And heading in there from Smith is wide. And Smith got his direction all wrong there. The Millers from man who's chasing the Alan Shearer shirt in his 25 goals for the season. Together signed Alan Shearer shirt from Miller's assistant boss, Richie Barker. When he goes in all competitions for the Millers from man so far this season, and he's done really well as Michael Smith in recent weeks, who caused a few problems. I was at the game against Accrington last weekend, and he caused Accrington a few problems, even though he didn't score. He worked well. He was Dan Barlasser, the midfielder, being named the Jordi Pirlo, who scored the goal on the volley in the second half. Millers will be hoping for the same again as Smith battles well, and was being held there, or he's not giving a free. The referee, Darren Drysdale's not giving a free kick to the Millers. We're playing on Wednesday. We'll have a throw. Paul Warne and Richie Barker on the Millers bench, not happy with that decision from the referee. Ball is played forward. Here's Equa with the header. The Dapo fetches down on his chest. Goes out of play for a throw to Wednesday, which Palmer will take. He drives the ball on the towel. That is with the Wednesday bench. Disney and Palmer. And now Bannon into Palmer once more. Down the line from Palmer, and it's Mendes Lang The flag is up for offside against Mendes Lang, and the ref and the linesman, which would not seem very much do in the Premier League this season, pulled the flag up straight away there, should I say. And let's just have a look, see if he was offside as the ball comes towards him. He was just onside there. Was Mendes Lang. Rotherham United to go away with one there. Replay showed he was just onside as he ran through there, did Mendes Lang, and the linesman quickly put his flag up. Here's Harding for Ferguson, who loses out. And now Wednesday will have the ball back. It's down there for Patterson. Wows across there to pull the ball out for a throw. And it's Wednesday who will come forward down the right hand side, which Hunt will take the throw in towards. Look, he's looking for numbers here. Hunt. And he throws it towards Mendes Lang, back to Hunt, and he's down the line from Hunt, and he lets him run through, and here's Harding, who does well defensively there against Patterson and clears it downfield. Flicked on by Wiles, and here's Barlasser to win the ball back. And he's forward now, and it was Lindsay who won the ball back then. Wood gets the ball forward, breaks for Luongo, and Luongo puts the ball over the top there for Mendes Lang, who can't get that, and he runs out of play for a throw to Sheffield, runs out for a goal kick to Rotherham United, should I say, over when he's selling this. That's a wonderful ball from Luongo. Again, just needs to put less power on that, and the Millers would have been under a bit of pressure because Mendes Lang would have been able to catch that. He was the player of the month for January for Sheffield Wednesday. Massimo Luongo, who was in the five-man midfield. As here is Vickers who plays long. Smith flicks the ball on. There's a foul there on Jamie Lindsay by Massimo Luongo, and Luongo fouls the Millers man, who is keeping Ollie Rathbone out of the side at the moment, and that's a brilliant bit of play from Jamie Lindsay trying to get the ball in there, and Luongo just come across him and stood on his foot, and Rotherham United will have a free kick, and they've scored 18 goals from set pieces this season, and most in League One. They'll be looking to score 19 goals from set pieces. The Millers here this afternoon as Barlasser whips the ball in, flicked on by the Dapo. And there's your two players down. Michael Eckwood's down. Not sure it is down for Sheffield Wednesday. Looks like potentially be Hutchinson. Michael Smith and Richie Wood just taking on a bit of fluid while the issues there is the Dapo flicked the ball. It was the Eckwood flicked the ball and then flicked it the head of his Wednesday man. While Richie Wood got caught as well, but no foul on the Millers skipper. And Sheffield Wednesday will have a goal kick once this injury situation is being resolved. You're listening to League One action on the commentary of Sheffield Wednesday against Rotherham United. You can tweet us what you think of the game so far. Tweet at Commentary Live 1. And you can visit our Facebook page as well. Facebook.com/the commentary hub. Drop us a message there and we'll have a check of it out. 13 goals conceded this season. Only Lincoln, Cheltenham, Morecambe and Doncaster conceded more set-piece goals than Sheffield Wednesday. Mark Leclerc just coming off the field now. Here's Darren Moore on the touchline, puffing his cheeks as he watches Leclerc leave the field after receiving a bit of treatment there. Here is Bailey Peacock foul, who will play long downfield. Ball is flicked on. And Vickers will clear away. On to Michael Smith, who brings it down under his chest. And now on to Ferguson. And Shane Ferguson for the Millers will look up and play the ball in towards Ben Wiles, who loses it out. Bannon plays the ball forward. And now Luongo into Patterson. Patterson now wide. To Mendes Lang, who's out on the far side. Mendes Lang slow strike. Saved by Josh Vickers, and Rotherham United yet to really test. Bailey Peacock foul in the Sheffield Wednesday goalist. Remains goalless, coming up towards 30 minutes. Coming up towards about the half hour mark, 26 and coming up towards 27 minutes gone. 3 more minutes and then we've played half an hour in this match as Hutchinson has to put the ball out for a throw under pressure from Freddie Ledapper. Rotherham United may leave it. Will the Echo take it or will they leave it for Wes Harding? Looks like the Echo will take. Forward there from Lindsay. It would have been offside anyway there. She does the odd Benny, but nice idea. Paul Warren there, wearing a snood and a hat. And his Jackie, there's Richie Barker watching on as well. For the Dapper putting under pressure the Wednesday back line has managed to clear, but Harding wins the ball back. It's now Sheffield Wednesday coming forward. Harding can get there ahead of the Wednesday man Hunt, and Harding does well. Hunt holding on to him, onto his shirt as well. And Harding clears out for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday, but that's good play from Wes Harding to stop the initial cross coming in and defending well. Now they've got to defend a throw in, which is taken to Mendes Lang, back to Hunt, back to Mendes Lang once more. We'll cross inside, in towards the penalty area. Sets up Barry Bannon. And Barlasser wins the ball back. Ferguson's there, and Ferguson clears away. Wild is there, out for a throw, and Sheffield Wednesday on that far side, piling on the pressure. Here's Hunt. And he's out of play for a throw to the Millers, which I think Harding will come across and take. Barry Bannon there, being, according to some Sheffield Wednesday fans, the man player of the match. Last 4 results for Sheffield Wednesday. They've won, scored 6, conceded none in the last 4 matches. Have the Owls, will be hoping to continue that, whether score today and concede none, but Rotherham will be hoping to do the same. So let's hope it's not a 0-0 and both teams cancel each other out. Let's hope it's a moment of brilliance from one of the players on either side, or a moment of brilliance from the goalkeeper to make a, and then they've got moments from the keeper to make a save for their team to keep their unbeaten and clean sheet record intact. But here's Palmer for Wednesday, just over halfway. Back he goes to Hutchinson, who's putting the pressure from the Dapper. Now Wiles puts under pressure Byers, and he's back Hutchinson, and the Dapper puts Peacock foul under pressure, but he plays it to Story, who looks forward for the run of Patterson. Harding's across there, fetches him down on his chest, but Harding does well against Patterson, and Harding is fouled there by Patterson. And the linesman on the far side, yeah, I don't think Patterson agrees there, but for me, he was the one who was Harding was the one who was fouled first by Patterson. And the Millers will have a free kick in their defensive third. It's 0-0, up towards 31 minutes played here. Yet to see a shot on goal for the Millers. I wonder if they'll change in the second half as Harding gets the ball forward. The Dapper was offside, so he let the ball run through to Peacock, foul, balls the ball out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson coming forward. Chased by Smith. And the dapper and Og Bennett. Good pressure out from the Millers trio. And now it's headed forward by Michael Aqua. Mendes now keeps the ball in as Smith tracks back. And the Aqua plays over Patterson. But Mendes now kept the ball in play there. Mendes now gets out of penalty now. Into Johnson. And it's in for Sheffield Wednesday, but the flag is up against Jack Hunt. And Jack Hunt has put the ball in the net. But he is offside. Going to the referee. Going to the line. The flag went up straight away. And the arrows throw the Adelaide. Let's watch this. Mendes land as well. The Aqua keeps the ball in. Mendes land keeps the ball in. Takes on Richard Wood. Into Johnson. And he's just offside there. Hunt. It looked like the ball went out of play there actually. On the second replay. Mendes land cut in. To Johnson. Into Hunt, who's just offside. We pull the ball past Josh Vickers. Agony for the Owls and agony for Darren Moore. And agony for Jack Hunt, who scored against his former club there now. Sheffield Wednesday will have that bit of confidence that they can get behind the Millers and score. Rotherham yet to show can get behind Wednesday and score. So the Owls will be a bit more happier and Darren Moore will be more happy with his side. And poor one will be happy how his side have dug in and caused them a few problems of their own when they're out. So we are really testing Bailey Peacock. I'll be hoping his side can change that in the second half and get that all-important goal in this game. Let's hope he's not a 0-0 scoreline. It is Peacock foul now. The aforementioned Leeds United man is on loan from Burnley at the moment here at Hillsborough. And Bailey Peacock foul hits the ball forward looking for the run of Hunt who just put the ball in the back of the net. And was offside Ferguson to put it out for a throw to the Owls. And now Hunt has possession, cuts inside to their Hunt to Bannon. While that's tracking him. Looking for Hunt and Hunt's cross is claimed by Vickers and he throws it out quickly. And now Bennett has got space to run into. And he's pushing through the legs of Palmer. Hutchinson has scored across there. He's out far for them on the edge of the box. For Patterson. Now Patterson said no. The Aqua is fouled there by Mendes Lang. And I'm just going to look at this first one again because I think I'm sure the should have a free kick on the edge of the box here. I think that's a foul there on Bennett. Unless his free kick was cleared. Here's Wiles for Ferguson. Push the ball back in. Flicked on by Eckler. Harding and the rest of the Millers players can't get into it as Bailey Peacock foul collects. Coming up towards the final 10 minutes of the first half. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United nearly on the TC Hub. Live League One commentary. So far the Peacock foul clears it long into the night sky. Or into the afternoon sky, should I say, is Michael Aqua will get ready to take a throw for the Millers toward just halfway. Down the line into Smith. That's Aqua. Forward looking for the Dapo, it's onside. For the Dapo, it's onside here for the Millers. Can he keep the ball in? He can. Back to Bennett. Up against Palmer. Bennett takes on Palmer and Palmer gets back at him and wins a corner for the Millers. Good play that from Chidozie Bennett. Benoit Barlasser coming across to take this corner. Ferguson and will be on the Harding will be up from the back. So to Richard Wood and Michael Aqua. Then Wiles getting back for the Millers. Michael Smith in there as well. 6'3", Michael Smith. Richard Wood is in there. Shane Ferguson will take the corner incidentally. Barlaser just went across to get the ball. Ball is into us from Ferguson. Headed away. Comes out to Barlaser. Cleared away. Now it's with Ferguson. Barlaser. Dan Barlaser with the low ball in. Tried to go the low there, did Rotherham United. And Bannon now has got Ben Wallace for company. And Ben Wallace does really, really well to hold off Barry Bannon. And now Rotherham United have got the ball back. It's Shane Ferguson. Down the line looking for Freddie Ladapo. Cleared away by the Millers. And that ball is over the top for Patterson, who's onside. Into Bannon! Who fires it just wide, and Barry Bannon going close there for Sheffield Wednesday. And the Owls, who have been on top of the majority of this game so far, just going close again there with Barry Bannon, first time effort, just wide of that post. And Patterson just saw Bannon inside, and that's a good effort from Barry Bannon. Where he goes just wide of the post there. Rotherham United, we need to change some things at half time, maybe changing personnel or change of system to get really have a foothold in that midfield battle. Because at the moment Sheffield Wednesday are winning things in the midfield. Just Smith flicks on this time, looking for Bennett. And the air proposed it forward. And Bennett flicks the ball on, looking for the Dapo. Appeals for round ball by the Dapo. Only him killed though, so no one else in a red and white shirt thought he was a on ball. Now the ball is up towards Michael Smith, and she does the Ogbenny was guess there. Ogbenny does well. And Palmer did well to come across and stop the cross there, which he did. Out for a throw to the Millers, which Iakwa will take. Ball into the penalty area for Smith. From Iakwa, back to Iakwa. Back heel into Barlaser. He was losing back to Barlaser. Cross comes in from Barlaser this time. Breaks for Ferguson. Ferguson. Down the line into Ladapo. Freddie Ladapo holding up on the well. And shields the ball well. Here's Wes Harding. Back to Josh Vickers in Rotherham. Sometimes you have to go back to go forward again. And Rotherham United have had to do this now as Vickers sends this ball long downfield. Smith and Ladapo chasing, jumping for it. Comes off Ladapo and is cleared out off of Ferguson for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday from Jack Lund, the former Rotherham United loanee. On down the line it goes, flicked on there, and Patterson is brought down as he goes to the referee on the linesman. No! He says the officials on that occasions they probably felt to a 6-1, half a dozen of the other. As here is Vickers. Clears it along there, Josh Vickers. Pushed, cleared away. Bannon picks up. And Bannon with a lovely ball through for Johnson. Ogbenny back up with him, and he also gives the ball away to Barlaser. There's a wonderful ball through to Freddie Ladapo. Pico foul got there just ahead of Freddie Ladapo there. And he had to time that well there, the Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper. Ogbenny will leave the throw to Michael Iakwa. Back it goes now to Richard Wood. Flicked on by Smith into the arms of Peacock Farrell. 5 minutes to go till half time. Is Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 0 here on the TC Hub. The Home Alternative commentary. Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham United going battles. Here's Lindsay. And now Welsh can't get there. Ferguson can't get there as Millers and Nibson ahead of him. And goes return for Mountain now. Barlaser's back to help out the Millers defence and clears down line, flicked on by Harding. Welsh can't get there for the Millers. And Sheffield Wednesday will come forward again. Here's Palmer now. Palmer coming forward. Push his head. Palmer, Liam Palmer from the back. Shot deflects off of Iekwa and behind for a corner there from Liam Palmer's effort. The man who's playing the left centre back today, Liam Palmer, and how much space he had there and time he had to win and cutting away from Lindsay. And then Iekwa does well to come across and put a block in. Otherwise, I think that might have gone into that top corner. I don't think because would have got that. Bannon will take the corner into his penalty. Wood meets it. Headed back in by Mendes Lang, and he's behind for a goal kick to the Millers. We've got Richard, we've got a man down for Rotherham United inside the area there, which is Ferguson. Sheffield Wednesday against Rotherham United. Is 0-0. Towards half time in this League One affair. In the South Yorkshire derbies, Patterson has got the ball through, but Eck was there to tidy up for the Millers to Vickers, who clears it first time. Picked off by Hunt. No, Byers. Back to Hunt, who can get there. Can he? Yes. And here is Hunt now from Sheffield Wednesday back in to George Byers, and Byers will come forward for the Owls. Liam Palmer. Does well here, Liam Palmer goes away from Lindsay, and Palmer goes for goal. It's straight down the throat of Josh Vickers in the end, and Vickers saw that all the way there and said, I'll get that, and he claims it with ease as the ball is given away. Here's Sheffield Wednesday coming forward again with Marvin Johnson. Marvin Johnson goes inside. Here's Barry Bannon. Bannon. Still Bannon. Mendes Lang. Bannon again. Mendes Lang again. Crossed in. Vickers punches clear as Hunt was coming in on the far side, and then Byers slides in as well, trying to clear, and he's behind for a throw. And Sheffield Wednesday all a better side at the moment in time, I've got to say. Millers fans, if you're listening, Sheffield Wednesday with that ball in from Mendes Lang. Then Vickers did absolutely fantastic, brilliant punch clear. Otherwise, Hunt would have been in the back post for Wednesday coming in. And Vickers will take the goal kick. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 0. Ball up towards Smith. And wins the header, does he? He does, but he could only direct it out to play for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 0 is the scoreline here on the TC of the home of alternative commentary. You're listening to League One action. Sheffield Wednesday against Rotherham United. Palmer with the throw down the line. Quick flicks it out for a throw again to Sheffield Wednesday. Further down the line this time. The ball will be passed to Palmer as we enter one additional minute at the end of this first half here at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 0. Here is Luongo, who's doing well for Sheffield Wednesday. Into Bannon. Here's Iekwa across there. Iekwa wins a free kick, foul by Patterson on the Millers defender. And it remains goalless as we approach the final 20 seconds of this first half, and Josh Vickers will probably just take his time to try and get the Millers to half time and 0-0 so they can regroup and get things sorted at the break under the guardianship of Paul Warne, Richie Barker, Matt Amshaw, the Miller's coaching staff. Balls up towards the dapper, he flicks on to Lindsay. Giving away is Barry Bannon. And there is the half-time whistle, and Sheffield Wednesday will be the better or will be the happier of the two sides as the players leave the field at the break. Sheffield Wednesday have had the better of the chances and created goal-scoring opportunities. Rotherham yet to test their manager well with their goalkeeper Bailey Peacock foul it off in that first half. Sheffield Wednesday causing Mills a few problems and having a few shots on goal in that first half. At the break then, it is Rotherham United, Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 0. Rotherham United need to have their much better in the second half. At half time, Rotherham United 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Welcome back to second half coverage. Commentary will start in 5. Welcome back for second half commentary then for Sheffield Wednesday against Rotherham United. The players are on the way back out ahead of second half. Looks like there's going to be no changes for either side. Looks like there's going to be one change for the Millers, no changes for the Owls. One change for the Millers. Oliver Rathbone. And I'm hearing this is going to be for Jamie Lindsay, who's the man who's gone off. So Rathbone on for Lindsay at the break for the Millers. And the only change from either side at the break. And Ollie Rathbone is on in place of Jamie Lindsay. Probably try to have a bit more bite and a bit more energy in that midfield alongside Ben Wiles and Dan Barlasser in the second half. But the Millers will get us off and underway with Michael Smith on this wing. Ben Wiles kicks it off and winning his Barlasser into Rathbone's first touch, and now back to Michael Iakwa. And now is Ogbene. Here is Iakwa again. Launch downfield. He goes out of play for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday. The Millers attacking the goal to my left in the second half, where the Millers fans are attacking. Millers are attacking the end where the fans are behind the net. As Rotherham United will have a throw in. We'll go across the teams in a few minutes as we see this play out at the moment. Here's the Equa down the line for the Millers. Here's Ogbene losing out, and now the Equa again. Down the line he goes looking for Ogbene. And he clears out for a throw to the Millers. And will Auden go across to take it? Or will it be Michael Iakwa to take? Iakwa takes into Rathbone. Ogbene, who's just caught offside there. Does the Ogbene. So let's run you through the team starting off with Sheffield Wednesday, who unchanged to the start of the second half. Peacock Fowler in goal. Story, Hutchinson and Palmer. Hunt, Byers, Luongo, Bannon, Johnson, Patterson and Mendes-Lang. Bench of Wilesmith, Brown, Berino, Canberra, Waldock, Brennan and Sir. Go through the Millers team in a second. So Ogbene gives the ball away as Sheffield Wednesday will try and come forward. Here's the Equa to Ogbene. Ogbene finds Rotherham coming forward. Here's Fidele Dapo's onside. Looked for offside against Michael Smith, but the flag on that far side remained down. And here's Shane Ferguson now for the Millers. Down the line into the path of Ben Wiles. Ben Wiles for the Millers. Gives it to Rathbone. And Rathbone is brought down by Bannon. There is it. Referee says no. Richard Wood does well to get Wes Auden out of trouble there. And Rotherham United, very, very poor. The conditions of playing the port in the pit on the pitch today. We'll go through the Millers team in a second as Luongo spreads ball out to Mendes-Lang. Mendes-Lang is had the penalty. Cross comes in off of Barlasser. And he's behind for a corner to Sheffield Wednesday. Let's run you through the Millers team then. It's Vickers in goal. Auden, Wood, Iakwa and Barlasser. And Iakwa at the back. Barlasser in front of the back four. Ogbene, Wiles, Rathbone and Ferguson. The Dapper and Smith. The subs remaining for the Millers are Johansson, Matic, Costa Tutu, Coyote, McDonald and a Dauphin. Sheffield Wednesday with a corner in front of the Cop here at Hillsborough, which is their third corner of the game. Barry Bannon will take it. Bannon whips the corner in. It's headed away at the near post by Ogbene. and Wednesday are forced all the way back to Bailey Peacock Fowler. Ferguson leading the press for the Millers. And the Dapo does well to close down back Johnson, but gets it back to the Dapo. Peacock Fowler clears long, Patterson flicks on, and the Millers will have the ball back with Josh Vickers, and Vickers will be fairly grateful that the ball is in their grasp. Vickers clears it long, and it's gone all the way through to Peacock Fowler from Rotherham United's goalkeeper, so one from one keeper to the other at the start of the second half. And Peacock Fowler clears long, looks for Patterson. Wood is across there, and Wood watches it out of play for a goal kick to the Millers. And Rotherham United will look to cause Sheffield Wednesday a few more problems than what they did in the first half. In this second half, Wednesday will try and continue to put their pressure and dominance on the Millers from what they had in the first half. In the second half, here's Vickers who clears long for the Millers, looking for the head of Smith, who flicks it backwards, but Wednesday get the ball now, and it's Wood who clears for the Millers. Off of Patterson, and he's under pressure. Wood, Patterson's in, can't get it to Mendes-Lang, and where's Arden? Does really, really well there to get Richard Wood out of bother. Patterson's onside, and Arden did as well. If he slided across earlier there, Patterson, Mendes-Lang would have put Wednesday into the league, which they would have deserved as Rotherham United. Now, get a throw. Here's Arden to Rathbone, on to Wiles. Wiles, poor cross from Ben Wiles in the end. Benny trying to get there, and Johnson goes down. And Wednesday will have a free kick, even though Johnson was coming away there. Richard Wood, poor one side, has not gone to plan so far. There's wonderful ball being poor with his delivery there from Wiles. As Rathbone hurdles, Byers gets beyond Rathbone. Now it's Hunt for Sheffield Wednesday. Hunt with the ball in. It's Arden away. Wiles trying to stop it from going out for a throw to Wednesday, but he can't. And Wednesday have a throw in line with the penalty area for Rotherham United. It's Hunt from Mendes-Lang's throw back to Mendes-Lang. And Mendes-Lang wins yet another throw for Sheffield Wednesday off of Ferguson that time. And Rotherham United will look to cause Wednesday look to pile on the pressure and try and get their goal, which, from what they've played so far, really does merit. Where's Arden? Manages to get away with that. And Rathbone wins the throw for the Millers there. Good play from the substitute Rathbone to get the throw and just quell some pressure. There's no way for Arden on this left hand side for the Millers. Niakwa on the right so far. I wonder if they'll have to change that in this second half at some point. As Smith is penal, says the throw come off of Michael Smith. Then like a come off story there to me, but the officials say come off Michael Smith as Hunt throws it down the line. Arden heads clear. Arden Patterson gets beyond him, but Lasser does well. Did he go behind off Arden? He did, and it's a corner to Sheffield Wednesday. They come off Arden there, and Arden again. And he just went out before Lasser managed to clear. Dan Drysdale having a word with Ben Wiles there after. But Welsh goes down inside the. Wiles is there to clear for the Millers. Can he get the ball away? And the pressure from Hunt, he can down the line, but only is waiting for Johnson who pushed the ball back in. It's Patterson! Just over. And a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday. Goal kick to the Millers, should I say. And Sheffield Wednesday should have scored it from Patterson, whose header is just over the bar. And Sheffield Wednesday, so far in this game, played about 55 minutes, they've been the better side. League regular Sheffield Wednesday's top scorer, and out injured with a toe injury he's got. Scoring the goals when Wednesday beat Rotherham back in August at the New York Stadium. Here's Mendes Lang now for Sheffield Wednesday to come forward. Where's Arden is there. Brilliant challenge from Arden, and now Barlas gets the ball to Ferguson. Barlas into Rathbone. Forward towards Freddie Ladapo. Cleared by Peacock Fowl. And Rotherham United need to really win these second balls. Win the first and win the second balls if they can. The balls in the air need to cause Wednesday a few problems when they have got the ball themselves. Yet to really test Peacock Fowl in the Owls goal, as you can, if you're watching the game, you can tell from the kit. There's not got any mud on for the Owls goalkeeper. Whereas Josh Vickers' green kit has got a bit of mud on that one. As the ball is down the line, Patterson is not offside, but the flag is now just gone up after he's gone down under the challenge from Richard Wood. The flag was a bit late. Patterson was just off. Rotherham United fans chanting the Richard Wood song, saying his magic, and he heads it to Dan Drysdale, keeping his cards in his pocket this afternoon, and he's done really, really well so far. No real bad challenges to worthy of a card at the moment, as here's Ladapo flicking out to Ogbene. Ogbene wins a free kick for the Millers. It was fouled there by Johnson, and the Millers will send forward Iekwe, Wood and Arden. Rathbone will be the man who stays back. It's Barlasa who will go out there to take the free kick. Can Rotherham United win this first ball, then win the second ball, and put the ball in the back of that Wednesday net? Free kick from Barlasa. Iekwe wins the first one. It breaks for Smith. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson puts the ball back in. Deflects behind for a corner. To the Millers. Don't think of how do you think he was. Let's watch this here. You know, like he went out. To me on the replay, with Sheffield Wednesday have considered a corner. Can Rotherham United take advantage of this here? Barlasa to take the corner then for the Millers. Excuse me. Barlasa with the corner. And Ladapo has scored! Freddie Ladapo has scored for Rotherham United! And the league leaders lead at Hillsborough. Ladapo has put the Millers into the lead at Hillsborough. He scored the winner last season, and he's now scored from half a yard out. And the Millers in lead in front of their 3,500 travelling fans. Barlasa with the corner, Flicked in by Ben Wales, and the Dapo forces it on from close range. And wonderful header back across goal from Ben Wales, and an easy finish on the line from Freddie Ladapo. I think he's come off his chest, but he comes off his knee, and Freddie Ladapo puts the Millers into the lead. It's Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 1. Brilliant header back across goal from Ben Wales there, and in from the knee of Freddie Ladapo back in the side today. And Paul One punches the air in delight, and Rotherham get a corner. And it was impossible there. Still, if that ball went behind for a corner, Rotherham United will not mind. If it should not have been a corner, it was given, and the Millers have taken the lead. It's Freddie Ladapo who wants away from the Millers, who has put the side 1-0 in front. Second star since he handed in the transfer request, and he has scored the goal for the Millers today. Warney said he's the man with the big occasions, and he has come up with the goal today to put the Millers in the lead. As now Wednesday tries to respond. Bannon goes down on the edge of the box. And a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday on the edge of the penalty area. Oh my word, this is getting into stuff now. The Millers are leading, and Sheffield Wednesday have just won a free kick on the edge of the penalty area. It was a foul by Barry Bannon. Foul on Barry Bannon by Chidozie Ogbeni, and Sheffield Wednesday will need to try and respond straight away, as Ogbeni very, very poor with that challenge there. Bannon just slowed down, waited for the contact, and then went to the ground. It was definitely a free kick, but I think Bannon was looking for it. Bannon is over this. Luongo's there too. And Luongo now moves away. There's a Mendes Lang stood near the free kick. He now moves away. Johnson's over that as well. He moves away, Johnson, for Bannon to take. Bannon! Brilliant save from Josh Vickers, who pushes it away. And he's out for a throw to Sheffield, to Rotherham United. Fantastic save from Josh Vickers. He palmed it away very, very well, and Rotherham United have won a free kick just outside of their penalty area on the left-hand side, and that's a fantastic save from Vickers to keep the Millers lead intact. Heading back 9 points clear at the top of the table as things stand up on one side. 19 goals from set pieces for the Millers, and it's Freddie Ladapo who wanted away in his second start for the club since he handed in that transfer request, who put Rotherham into the lead. Harding will take the throw. Headed forward. Here is Ben Wiles for Barlasser. Wiles again. And Byers is a strong challenge on Wiles. And there is the first yellow card of the game. And it's gone to George Byers of Sheffield Wednesday. And it's a foul on Ben Wiles. And let's have a look here. I think, looking at the replay, that could be. That's only definitely yellow. Then George Byers, the Scotsman, can't really have any complaints with that. Ferguson just having a chat with one of the team as Wales remains down, receiving a bit of treatment as the Millers lead by a goal to nil, but Ben Wales is down, so it looks as though Rotherham may be forced into another change if he can't continue here. And Rotherham United, going back to September 2019, unbeaten in 38 games when scoring first. Will that feat continue today for Paul Warne's men? Here is Ben Wiles, who's just limping off gingerly there, but hopefully we'll be able to continue. Wiles is making his way off the field. He's limping here, Wiles. May have to make a substitute. As Barlas takes a free kick, looking for a yak, but can't get there, and he goes behind for a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday, who must be feeling aggrieved, thinking the ball didn't go out of play. From the angle I've seen, it didn't look like it had. Peacock foul with the clearance, long for Sheffield Wednesday up towards Patterson. Harding heads it away. Comes for Michael Smith, who does well there, the 6'3" man. Here's Rathbone to Ekwa, and back it goes from Ekwa to Vickers. Vickers clears long. The Dapper chasing it. Wednesday pick up the pieces through the longer to Barry Bannon. Now it's Mendes Lang. And that's further out wide to Johnson. Johnson puts the ball across, and Ferguson's in there to clear for the Millers, and behind for a goal kick, and Ferguson is now does really, really well. Brilliant cross. Brilliant clearance from Ferguson. And Fergie, nicknamed Fergie, by the Millers faithful, who's defended that ball in brilliantly. As Patterson has been was holding Wiles, comes out to Johnson. Johnson lifts it in, comes to Patterson, and the Equa clears behind for yet another Wednesday corner. And Sheffield Wednesday trying to force the equaliser, trying to force the ball on. Rotherham United, yet no comes in the last 5 league games. Looking to keep made that 6 today. And the Equa doing well, doing his job to help the Millers do that. Wiles is in there for Rotherham, everyone. Ladapo's bad there, Smith bad there too. Hutchinson. Then it goes short to Hunt, and Hunt hits it over the bar. And Hunt had a big chance there. After he rolled it straight to him, it was unmarked. Would come rushing out and caused. And he was always leaning back, and he was always going over. Go underneath, you're leaning back. And Sheffield Wednesday still trail by a goal to nil here on the commentary hub. We're also live on JDAC Football, Storm FM, commentary up to JB Sports, and also on our Twitch channel as well, hopefully. Wherever you're listening today, you're enjoying our coverage of Sheffield Wednesday against Rotherham United. It's Rotherham United who lead by a goal to nil, thanks to Freddie Ladapo's second half effort, as the Millers will look to extend early back to 9, and it comes off Hutchinson behind for a corner. Will it? No, because Michael Smith was just offside. Sheffield Wednesday will try and keep pushing. That's his 13th goal. That was the 13th goal of the season for Freddie Ladapo. And Ladapo doing really, really well for the Millers in when he has played. Some Millers fans are not happy with him for wanting away, but the Millers will defend this well as the ball is up to Michael Smith. Smith, back it goes. Equa clears. And Luongo gets the ball forward. Palmer to Bannon, but Barlaser nips in. No foul. Smith is the man who's fouled, and Rotherham United get a free kick on halfway. Fouled by Hutchinson on Smith, and Rotherham United will now probably take their time, as the players will probably take their time to get players forward and take it quickly. As is Ogbene waiting for Ladapo, and Ladapo almost in there again, and Hutchinson put the ball behind for a corner, and that was a good free kick that from Dan Barlaser. Saw Ogbene going down the line. No Wednesday player were tracking him. Brilliant ball down the line and a brilliant ball in. Ladapo was in there. If it wasn't for Hutchinson, and that could have been 2-0 to the Millers. The referee unimpressed how long the Millers are taking to take the corner. Ferguson coming across to take it. Just having a word with Richard Wood there. And Rotherham captain Richard Wood will have to go off. Rotherham will have to be down 10 men. Richard Wood has got some blood. I've just been looking at Richard Wood there, and I can't seem to see where the blood is on his nose. Ferguson will tear this corner for the Millers. We're down to 10 minutes. Richard Wood receive some treatment for no blood on the nose. Equa flips the ball in towards Ladapo, who's offside. But the play will continue as Peacock foul as the ball for Sheffield Wednesday. And Wednesday will try and move forward while the Millers are down to 10 men. We'll try and get back on level terms. Well, Ben Wiles tidies up well to Vickers, who clears long. On towards Ladapo, fetches it down. Rathbone's in there, and that's a foul by Hutchinson. And that should be a booking for Sam Hutchinson, and that's the second booking for Sheffield Wednesday. Byers earlier on, and now Hutchinson. And Hutchinson had no complaints there. And Rathbone, yet again, just absolutely fantastic there for the Millers to reading the game and getting there to win a free kick for the Millers. Richard Wood will be back on. He's back on with a shirt with no number on, so just so we know, Bannon having a word with the referee and Chidozie Ogbene. Drysdale having a word. And Rotherham United will look to slow the game down as they have the opportunities. Ball in towards the penalty area. Clears away. And now Rotherham United have the ball back. Rathbone scoops it forward. The Equa's underneath it. It was beaten in the air. And Byers gets the ball forward from Minnesota. Was out of play for a throw to the Millers. As Mendes almost tried to go in, and his frustration piles on for Sheffield Wednesday. Delmo has got options. He's yet to use any of them. He's got Canberra, Sir, Brennan, Berrettino, Brown. Sado Berrettino, the former West Brom man, is on the bench who could potentially come on as now. Sheffield Wednesday on through and goes Mendes Lang. Saved by The Vickers passing goes in and Wood makes a fantastic save. And Mendes Lang couldn't score there. And now there's a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday for a foul by Ben Wiles on George Byers. And Mendes Lang was in there with a very, very big chance. There was a ball over the top and he's through on goal. And Ogbenny does really, really well. And then Wood does well to put off Patterson on the rebound. And Vickers with an easy save. I know it's spilt it, but Wood, brilliant challenge to defend. Sheffield Wednesday will have to try and score from this set piece as Bannon will take the free kick in towards the penalty area. Headed away again. Feels for a penalty there from Sheffield Wednesday. As Palmer went down to the penalty area. Barlasser gets the ball away. Here's Rathbone. No foul on Rathbone as Byers wins the ball back brilliantly. Low ball in. Iekwa clears away. And he's cleared out for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday piling on a bit of pressure. Palmer not happy with the officials for not giving a penalty to the hosts here. Bannon now picks up possession. Good bit of play. And the ball is whipped in and Wiles gets the ball clear. Barlasser's across there. And Barlasser wins a free kick off Byers, who just pulls him down. He's saying another free kick. Palmer went down inside the box. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Palmer was offside as the ball came in, so it does look like a foul there from Iekwa on Palmer, but Palmer was offside. You can see that could have been a penalty, but you can also see he was offside. Referee saying there's a bit of both. And he looked as though Palmer was offside in as well, so I think VAR would have overruled it anyway if we had VAR. But Dapo does well. In the story, goes the ball back for Wiles, comes to Smith. And now Wednesday can fetch it away. The ball also intercepts brilliantly. Bannon now gets it for Wednesday. And Bannon keeps the ball in on that far side, but only for Iekwa to clear for the Millers. And now Bannon gets it again. Forward towards Patterson. And Vickers is there. And Patterson should be getting booked here now. And let's watch this. Is he collected by... No, it's Patterson who goes into him. And Sheffield Wednesday will make their first change of the game. As Sal comes on. Comes on for Sheffield Wednesday, so there. And now Rotherham United will try and hold out as Surges come on there for Sheffield Wednesday, looking to cause them a few problems. Sheffield Wednesday still trail by a goal to nil. Rotherham have got yet another free kick fouled by Barry Bannon. Now Drysdale will have a word with Bannon. Jordi Ositutu will be about to come on for the Millers to make his Millers debut. And he comes on for Shane Ferguson. Justin Miller's new loanee from Arsenal. On his debut, 23-year-old wing-back Ferguson has done really, really well. Barlaser with the free kick in towards Richard of the back post. Cleared away only as far as Wales. Rathbone. Ollie Rathbone for the Millers. Push the ball back in towards Richard Wood. And he won't fall through Wood over the Dapo. There's Peacock was in there as well. There's been a mud on his shirt. In towards the final 10 minutes of the game. It's Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 1. Here on the TC Hub as the Equa wins the header. Is cleared out for a throw to Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday will be piling on the pressure in the last few minutes. Can Rotherham United hold out for their second successive 1-0 win this week after beating Wimbledon 1-0 in the week thanks to Joshua Coyote? He breaks for Mendez-Lang now for Sheffield Wednesday. Byers back into Mendez-Lang. Pulls the ball back. Ogbenny's in there. Can't get there away. Bannon with the shot blocked. Cleared away. Pierce round ball by Wednesday. Bannon was asking for it. Comes out to Mendez-Lang who lets it run. And can't control it and it goes behind for a goal kick into the final 10 minutes then. Rotherham United still lead by 1-0 at Hillsborough. What a game this has been. Kevin Benson's on, he says Bannon, Palace legend, and Barry Bannon did play for Crystal Palace in his career long time ago, and no way is that a penalty there for me off Mac as Bannon for Wallace. Mendez-Lang is down injured for Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday are trailing by a goal to nil. As we watch this game unfold. Should be a good game if you're tuning into it. Should be a good final few minutes. Hopefully we'll have some matches in midweek for you. Champions League is back in midweek and hopefully we'll have the Liverpool game in midweek. Whereas Mendez-Lang is making his way off of the field. Got a bit of cramp then. Mendez-Lang, his game is done. As Canberra comes in. And Canberra comes on for Sheffield Wednesday in the place of Nathaniel Mendez-Lang, who has gone off with what is believed to be cramp. He scored in the win for Wednesday at the New York Stadium earlier on in the season. ASCO New York Stadium, should I to give it the full titles. Rathbone gets the ball to Smith. Smith can't get the upper away. Now Benny is fouled there by Luongo. And the Millers are defending really, really well as we look towards the end of this game as I get my thinking cap on for player of the match. We get ready for the game. Rotherham United still leading by a goal to as the ball comes in. There's a penalty. Victory Equa. Smith! Michael Smith has made it 2-0 for Rotherham United! Oh my word, what a fantastic goal from Michael Smith! Michael Equa with the touch from the free kick. And he fires it home. There is Michael Smith. into the roof of the net with a superb goal, and Rotherham United have now got a 2-goal lead. Brilliant free kick from Dan Barlasser. They kept the ball alive through Michael Ekwe into Michael Smith, and a curling finish from Michael Smith in front of the Rotherham United fans. And it's put Rotherham United 2-0 up, and it is what Rotherham have deserved for their playing in the second half. They've played well in the second half. Wednesday still have been on top for the majority of the game, but the goals have come when they needed it for the Millers. Just before the hour, and then with about 6 minutes to go, Rotherham United have made it 2-0. They've not done well, not been at their best, but Michael Smith, the 6'3" striker, with his 50th goal for the Millers. 113th goal of his career for the for Michael Smith. 50th goal for the Millers as Sheffield Wednesday are trailing by 2-0. Rotherham United look set to continue their unbeaten run. And now, can anyone say, I want to ask anyone out there, a question. Can anyone stop Rotherham United from going back to the Championship at this moment in time? Looks like it's going to be 6 wins in a row for the Millers, and 6 wins without conceding in the league as well. The fans there enjoyed that one from Michael Smith, jumping up and down as the Millers are leading by 2 goals. So it's the strikers who have done it today for the Millers. Freddie Dapo and Michael Smith. As Michael Smith comes forward, he's out of play for a throw to the Millers. And Rotherham United into the final 5 minutes of the game. Can the Millers return to the Championship this season? As Kevin says, there's no Sheffield Steel there. It's like what you did there, Kevin. Hopefully you're doing okay, my friend. As is Michael Ekwe for the Millers for Dan Barlasser. He plays the ball forward and he breaks all the way out for a goal kick to Sheffield Wednesday. But Rotherham United have done what they do the best. When they're not at their best, they dig in and perform to their best. As Rotherham United make their third and final substitution. Sees the goal scorer of the first, Freddie Dapo, coming off. And Joe Matic, a defender, comes on, the former Wednesday defender. And that's a good substitution from Paul Warner, 2-0 up, trying to see the game out. And Freddie Dapo has done well today for the Millers, in contention for player of the match. But it is Chidozie Ogbene for the Millers. Can Rotherham make it 3? Not just sure they've got a corner, and he gets the fans up for this. Behind that goal there, as the fans start crying Chio, Chidozie Ogbene, known as Chio of the Millers, is why the fans chanted that just then. If you was wondering, Rotherham United have got Matic, Barlasser, the Jordi Pirlo is as is known as you can hear Rotherham fans chanting the Jordi Pirlo chant as the Jordi Pirlo whips the ball in. It's up in the air, cleared away by Wednesday. Bannon gets the ball away this time, but only as far as Rathbone, who does well to keep the Millers on the front foot. Good play from Rathbone there, and Wednesday have a free kick, which they'll leave for their goalkeeper, Bailey Peacock-Farrell, and push everyone forward. Will Sheffield Wednesday. Rotherham will get everyone back. And Sheffield Wednesday lose out as Vickers comes rushing out to claim the ball, and he'll just hold on to it. Rotherham next up is Wigan. The attendance is yet to be announced here. We'll bring you the attendance once we get confirmation of the attendance at Hillsborough this afternoon as Sheffield Wednesday come forward with the one goal. Good bit of play this for Johnson. And Ossie 2 gets across there and does really, really well to win. Rotherham United a throw-in. Absolutely fantastic from the Millers. Rotherham United with just a few seconds before they're going to stoppage time, leading 2-0 here. Going very, very well. And let's just announce your player of the match, and I'm going to give it to Rotherham United's Josh Vickers. Vickers has pulled off some fantastic saves, especially in the first half, which has given Rotherham United well in the first half. And as we enter 5 minutes of stoppage time, here's Byers into Bannon. Well, Bannon's pass is poor, and he's out for a throw to Rotherham United. But Josh Vickers has done really, really well, kept Rotherham in the game in the first half, and then he's kept Rotherham in the game with some of the second half saves as well. And they have defended absolutely fantastic. Rotherham United in the second half, they defended well, and then they've got the goals when it mattered. And Rotherham United and Josh Vickers will just take their time with this goal kick, which is in front of the Hillsborough Cop here. Sheffield Wednesday trail by 2-0 to league leaders Rotherham United. They are now heading back 9 points clear at the top of League One are Paul Warren's men. As Rotherham United leaders is Rathbone coming forward. Can't keep all the possession. As now Byers does well. Header away there. And she does. Benny's away from Storer, can he? Does well. Barlasser. On Benny again. Up against Bannon. On Benny does well. And a goal kick for Sheffield Wednesday. But Chio did really, really well there as the fans start chanting Chio again towards their number 11. And Sheffield Wednesday will have to look to try and get this ball forward quickly. And now, if they are to try and cause a final, thanks just 3 minutes or so left as Rotherham United just clear that. Wednesday with a throw. So there, Wood does really well to win the ball back from the Millers. And Wood clears it long. And now here's Bannon. Barry Bannon does well for Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday have given their all today. Wednesday fans cannot be disappointed with their performance. Story cleared away by Richard Wood. As Sheffield Wednesday will come again. Story forward. Here's Wiles. Back he goes to Vickers, who clears long. Josh Vickers clears it out of play into the path of a Wednesday throw-in, which is with Hutchinson from Storer. Down the line to Story again. Rathbone wins the ball back from the Millers and is up in the air from Wiles. And miscued it there did Wiles. Matu gets the ball forward to Hutchinson, who heads it away. Rathbone helps the Millers get the ball away and then is cleared by Barlasser. Here is Hutchinson to Sheffield Wednesday's from Peacock Fowler hits the ball forward and is claimed to Josh Vickers. And fantastic performance from Rotherham today. Josh Vickers has done really, really well. No problem, Kevin. Hopefully you have a good afternoon, my friend. Oh, Burnley lose this afternoon, though, my friend. Sorry to say that. With from a Leeds fans' perspective, hopefully it's a good game from a commentator's perspective. And Rotherham fans thinking Wednesday get battered everywhere they go. It's now Michael Smith. For Tudor's the Ogbenny. And Rotherham. And Ogbenny goes for goal just over. Brilliant strike from Tudor's the Ogbenny. Just going for goal there. And Chio Ogbenny goes close again. This was the Millers fans. Chio, and I think if that had dipped to the last minute, I don't think Pico Fowl would have got that. He just over the bar there from Ogbenny in the end. Wednesday, despite all their pressure in the first half and all their chances they've had, have come up short. They failed to capitalise when they were on top. And Rotherham United, 2 goals in the second half, have done really, really well. And there is a full-time whistle, and Rotherham United have claimed all 3 points and extending their lead at the top of the table to just 9 points. Second half goals from Freddie Ladapo and Michael Smith for Rotherham United, 9 points clear. And they've got Wigan Athletic next on Friday to come. But Rotherham United with superb performance, defensive performance, and took their chances, 2 chances which mattered. And now Rotherham United win by 2-0. Brilliant performance. Rotherham United have won at Hillsborough. It's finished Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 2. Sheffield Wednesday will be wondering how they didn't win that. But that was a fantastic performance for Rotherham United. It's finished Sheffield Wednesday 0, Rotherham United 2. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back very shortly. Hopefully you've enjoyed our coverage today.